but we've stood on our grounds, and we've done whatever. It just feels good, speaking of standing, of just standing on this.
Make on the park about the COVID. We always just say that even during the COVID, you know, we managed to do well because we followed all the rules. We did everything we could, and so we're just glad to be back, hopefully full force this time. And of course, I've been out in the big wide world doing all sorts of things. Did you watch us, any of you, on the AC for Good People? So speaking of dreaming more, I really am excited about a couple of new things for this year, including giving you a chance to stay where I stayed and have slept for many nights over the last 10 years or more. Starting this year, you will be able to, if you want to, stay in Suite 1986. That's my home on the road for more than, more than a decade. And of course, let you see kind of how we live on the road. And we put the bus out here on the park so people can use it like they do the Suite. And I guess some of the money from that probably go to the Imagination Library, one of our programs. So I'm excited about you seeing the bus. So I'm going to be going down there today and kind of do some pictures, do a little video walkthrough to let you really see. I'll point out exactly where I do it. I don't know if they're going to be showing that as part of the tour, but I know they're going to be renting it out. That 1986, I saw that they had named it Suite 1986, and I thought, Lord, that bus ain't that old. It didn't dawn on me what they were talking about when they named it. That's the year that we started Dollywood. So that's why we're calling it that. And we're also to Him and to the people and to glorify Him. So that's my prayer all the time, and I'll keep trying to do it. Listen, I am no angel. I'm not saying that. I'm no angel. I just play one on TV. But I'll try to do it, and I just hope that all blends into anything that I do. So thank you. Was that the last? Well, that's a good question. I love the Imagination Library. I have to honestly say that's one of the things I'm proudest of in my whole career. And of course, I've always loved kids. I'm from a family of, I've got 6 brothers and 5 sisters. And so back in the day, I just always loved to read myself. But unfortunately, a lot of my family, my dad's people and my mom's people really, didn't get a chance to get an education. Because as you know, you may not know, but a lot of people that grow up in the mountains, they have big families, and the schoolhouse is way off. Plus, anybody that's at home, you really need to work to help work the fields and help make money, to put food on the table and do all that. So my own daddy did not get a chance to go to school, so he couldn't read and write. But my daddy was so smart, in spite of all that. And I used to think, well, you know, tell him what my daddy could have done if he'd had an education. And Daddy always seemed to be a bit embarrassed by that. And I didn't want him to feel like that, so I had this idea to start a program where kids can learn to read when they're early in their most impressionable years, and I dragged my daddy in on that with me. So I let him help me get that all started, and so he took really great pride in that, and it gave him a lot of personal pride, just because I was his daughter, and he was proud of me, but because he really saw the need for it and felt the need for it. So anyhow, he got to live long enough to see the kids call me the book lady, and he thought that was so much fun. So I love that, and I always feel like my daddy's looking down every time one of those little books come in the mail with those kids. So thank you for asking.
I'm the owner of the Knoxville Moms Parenting website, and I wanted to know how the growth of the park and your vision for its future has been influenced by your values and what's important to you.
Well, I'm a girl that grew up here in the mountains, and I like to think I have some principles and values, but I think any time that people grow up with you and they've heard my story, they know I grew up believing in God, and that I think that through God all things are possible. And a lot of people say, oh, I don't even believe in God. And I say, well, thank God you don't believe in it, and all were good to me. So